There is a timelessness about Banaras. A city older than history, older than traditions and legends, all witnessed by the ever-flowing Ganga. And then the same city, the same Ganga, is also witness to helpless souls and life, damning truths ravaged by time and history, over and over, again and again. Neeraj Khaiwan in his debut feature Masan had set up the sublime tale of love, loss and redemption around hyperlinked lives by the banks of Banaras. That scene of Vicky Kaushal's Deepak breaking down beside the burning pyre of his beloved on the banks of the holy river was such moving and excruciating for so many of us, as he exclaimed, "Ye dukh kahe khatam nahi hota." And it is as if this dialogue, this expression of endless pain, haunts and echoes across the bylanes of Banaras before it converges into the living of a vulnerable few in Ritesh Sharma's brilliant feature, Jhini Bini Chadariya. Ritesh's film is no imitation of Masan, very different in texture and aesthetics from Khaiwan's approach. But as good cinema reminds of each other, Jhini Bini Chadariya, much like Masan, captures the eternal quest of human life for love, friendship, shelter on the face of atrocities by fellow human beings, with hardly any escape, timeless again, like Banaras. Jhini Bini Chadariya brings together two separate threads of stories to weave the microcosm of life in Banaras. We are introduced to Rani, a street dancer, accomplished at obscene steps, who titillates the salivating male eyes of the holy city so as to earn a living and take care of the future of her deaf and mute teenage daughter, Pinky. We have Baba, Rani's admirer, who loves her beyond her past and social prejudices, but loses his temper every now and then on the hungry eyes lurking over Rani, something Rani herself has come to terms with. And thus we go along with the love-hate relationship of Baba and Rani, as director Ritesh Sharma sets up no set piece, no highlighted sequence as such, but just narrates the everyday living of two broken souls who cling together in hope for a better future. On the other hand, we have the Muslim sari weaver Shahdab, a loner in spite of his extended family, and his chance acquaintance with the Israeli tourist Ada on the banks of Ganga, and how the two very different human beings bond in friendship and in Shahdab's muted hope for love. There's a sequence where Shahdab recounts to Ada how his parents were murdered in their own home during the Babri Masjid demolition riots in the country. The sequence is heartbreaking as Shahdab tries to explain with his actions and broken English, and Ada tries to grasp the implausibility of his traumatic past, as perhaps only she can, coming from Israel. And thereby Ritesh, in his brilliant writing, weaves together Banaras and Jerusalem, another timeless city, similarly haunted by sufferings and tormented lives looking for escapes. But then, Jhini Bini Chadariya is not about suffering alone. No way at all. It acknowledges and celebrates the colors, desires, and dreams that Banaras stands for. Those sequences of Shahdab and Ada roaming around the colorful city, Shahdab's shy smiles as he wonders how a girl from a distant land can find him interesting. Rani, Pinky and Baba watching Aarti at the Ghats, the enthusiasm of multitudes as they flock on the Ghats for Aarti every day, the entirety of Ada, her continuous curiosity at the colors of Banaras, her free spirit and effortless embrace, all splash across your eyes in beautiful vignettes. These are moments that make the seeping violence somewhat bearable by the characters we watch. Moments that only a city as enchanting as Banaras can offer. The film also portrays the plurality of Banaras and Uttar Pradesh so well as it derives its name from Kabir's poem, an image of plurality and Banaras together. Ritesh captures the temples and the mosques leaning on each other, of chants and azan blending, of Muslim weavers making dazzling Banarasi saris for Hindu women, thus celebrating the heartbeat of the nation. And then he hits us where it hurts the most, at those exact points from where the hopes were built, as vulnerable lives are brutalized once again, and our hearts wrench as the happy interludes come crashing down. The film intelligently depicts how women and religious minorities are treated the same way in our country, hardly in control of their life and destiny, as tragedy may await at the most non-obvious corner, often in the facade of ensuring rights and safety of the ones already in power and majority. The fallacies of fundamentalism and majoritarianism, again, timeless like Banaras. The actors all look and perform as if they belong to this place. Muzaffar Khan as Shahdab, Megha Mathur as Rani, Utkarsh Srivastav as Baba, and Sivan Spector as Ada are each so beautiful and authentic that it hurts. We hear conversations, not dialogues, and watching the characters across the 1 hour 37 minute of runtime feels more like invading into private, life-altering moments of fellow human beings, and not watching actors on your screen. The majestic camera work by Priya Shankar Ghosh and editing by Bhishma Pratim elevate this experience all the more, making Jhini Bini Chadariya one of the finest films of the year. The film has visited multiple festivals across the globe and has been appreciated everywhere. And now, thanks to MovieSaints, it will be available for rent on the platform. Our sincere thanks to MovieSaints for bringing this sensitive, necessary film for everyone to watch. And kudos for standing by Ritesh Sharma's courageous labor of love. Go for it today, and we hope the experience will touch you as much as it did for us. That is all from us today. Thank you for watching. If you like our content, please consider subscribing.